So how do you make someone feel welcome at your place? Do you clean up, make sure you've got everything spick and span ready for company? Or do you leave it natural, letting them know that you're willing to let them inside how you really live, to be vulnerable to someone else's judgment? What's the best way to welcome a guest? You may have different answers among you, may have different answer than your family. It may have been a source of conflict along the way, or you might have run out of time and decided one answer was just a lot easier than the other. We see a similar debate in our story today. Mary and Martha are trying to figure out how to make sure their guests, Jesus, and those who are coming with Jesus feel welcome, feel appreciated. Mary and Martha have different approaches. Martha is busy getting food ready, everything laid out, making sure everyone's needs are met. Mary is attentive, at Jesus' feet, listening with others. And really things go fine until Martha gets so wrapped up in her jobs, until Martha suggests that her way of welcoming Jesus is the same way Mary should do it. Now, it wasn't probably just Martha's suggestion. Other people in the room would have noticed Mary was not doing the traditional role of women in welcoming a guest. She was doing something different. But everything's okay until Martha puts words to the angst, until there's resentment, until there's frustration. And when Martha suggests that Mary should do it different, when Martha takes issue with it, Jesus says, "Oh, Martha, 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 you're worried about so many things." Our willingness to accept how other people do things, it's complicated. Sometimes people are just doing it wrong. We might be in charge and we know it needs to be done a different way. There might be safety issues. There might have been expectations clearly outlined. You might have gone through a staff training on this already, and you need to follow through. But sometimes it's just about accepting that we do things different. We welcome people differently. We express something as important in different ways. Today's theme is linked by acceptance. Acceptance can be hard. It sounds easy enough. Let's all just love each other as God loved us. We can accept that, but affirming it, it gets challenging. We can say we accept it, but when we work against it, when we judge it, when we critique it, when we make sure everyone knows we would have done it different, it's not really accepting it. I wonder where your campers have experienced acceptance. I wonder how school's gone for them. Teams, clubs, different activities they're in. I wonder how accepted they feel at home. How about church? Church can be an interesting place when it comes to acceptance. Make sure campers know that you don't just accept them and that you are registered for camp and in the care of this community. Make sure campers know that they are accepted. Assure them that they are welcome in this space. Create an expectation of inclusion and hospitality where people go out of their way to hold doors, to help carry things, to clean up messes, to offer affirmation after the mess, and to listen attentively to what others might share. To make sure people feel seen, feel heard, and they are appreciated for just being there, being who they are. Try to create a space where your campers can be them. And when you do that, we will all be linked through acceptance.